Virgo, hi. This will be a reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. There will be an extended version available on my Patreon, which is the first link in the description below. If you resonate, please do like, subscribe, leave a comment, share, all that. Okay. Okay, so I feel like you may have gained a level of confidence here in some kind of way, and you're kind of waiting for you're hoping for the end of waiting in some kind of way. You're also probably very busy, or just very diligently working towards something, or perhaps the fear of something ending has you motivated. I do feel like you're watching something or someone very closely. This probably has to do with other people in some way, if not professional networking. It doesn't really feel that personal, though I guess it could. Especially because crossing you, we do have the Queen of Cups amongst the Fool and the High Priestess. It's almost a debate whether to sort of like keep this in or take a leap of faith, maybe. The outside influence may be sort of anxiously awaiting in some kind of way. Clarify. What I would say is like, there might be some changes here. I don't know. It's like you're trying to maybe kind of like manipulate a situation into working some kind of way. I don't want to say manipulate. I guess it's more so like, maybe being overly caught up in something working. All right, and I'll tell you this. If a situation is not serving you in some kind of way, it's like you're trying to ignore the fact that you're annoyed about this or something, you know. I'm going to say, you know, don't clarify. Yeah, clarify the outcome. It does seem okay. So I feel like walking away from this is probably the better scenario, or maybe not walking away from if it's like, say, a career or something. You know, it's more so just not holding on to it so tightly. You know, it's sort of saying to know that opportunity is ahead, and also maybe keeping your mind on evolving something. The outcome looks very good. I mean, we have a sense of recognition, we have communication. So whether that's in your profession or in your personal life, I'd say the outcome of it is good. If you can sort of ease the the burden of pain, because I feel like that, you know, it may have been caused by some kind of outside scenario, right? But the perpetuation of it is solely like kind of reliant on you. You know what I mean? It's sort of saying you can choose a new beginning here. The more you sort of just stare at something, it kind of causes just more pain. I feel like there's a need for just like bold strength, right? Charging forward. And if you do that, you'll see a lot of changes come into play, and I would say for the better. Yeah, don't hesitate. Run with your passions. And it seems like, you know, especially if someone's walking away or isn't a good fit in your life, or they deem you not a good fit in your life, I mean, the best, or, you know, maybe you're walking away from certain things due to wisdom gained here. Clarify the Two of Cups. I also kind of get the impression maybe to not, you know, maybe like it's sort of illuminating a truth of a situation. It's almost saying to not get too caught up in storylines, maybe. Because that's definitely causing a level of anxiety. Clarify. Maybe that's someone around you, though, because I don't know. It's almost like you stand in the sun very confidently, very independent, but there's this sort of like unknown aspect to it that's like crushing in a way. Also, if you involve yourself in like less than productive habits, or you carry burdens of the past into like future scenarios, it's going to cause disruption. Basically, it's gonna set you up for failure in a lot of ways, because you're sort of anticipating something going wrong, you know. Clarify. Yeah, you know, there's two ways of going about this. There's the sort of proactive, stabilized approach, or there's the, you know, nervous, stuck approach. Because, you know, I feel like it's pretty easy to observe if a way of doing things is working for us or isn't. I mean, let your results be your proof, basically. I would say really give things time. Okay, there's a need to balance out the perspective, basically. Maybe even applying a logic over emotion. It's sort of suggesting not to be so emotional in your reactions to just life or circumstance. Instead, it's sort of hold that sense of wisdom within your passions and within your potential for abundance, and that sort of takes you to the Ten of Cups. But there's, you know, it probably stems from past wounds in some way, so there's definitely a need to like kind of balance that out. I'm gonna look a little bit deeper on my Patreon. If you want to join me there, that is the first link in the description below. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you on Patreon.